It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the Atlanta Hawks come into town in this game. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So Atlanta will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, it's Korver and Bazemore. Howard is out there with Paul Millsap, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard. And guys, when you take a look at the Pacers offensively, one of the least efficient teams in the league. How do they turn the corner in that regard?
Well, they've got to get more playmaking. They need more guys that can make plays. They had a low rate of assists and high rate of turnovers, and that's mainly attributable to not having enough playmakers.
Now here's Korver. Thaddeus Young missing his last shot. There's the pick. Off the screen. Here's Howard. Buries it down low. Howard's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Hawks.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Now, here is George. Misses from short range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Shoots from 12. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
And you look at Paul Millsap, one of the hardest workers in the league. You see it in how much he's added to his game over the course of his career.
You know, you talk about how hard Millsap works. You need that motor to be a star power forward at 6'8".
Yeah, on the court, battling bigger players in the weight room over the summer. His love for the game is beyond question.
Ellis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Boy, the quick feet of Ellis on full display on that drive. I mean, the defense really doesn't have any option but to foul him when he's taking it like that to the hoop.
Both shots good from the stripe. Monte Ellis, one of the NBA's real Ironmen, only missed 3 games in the last 4 seasons.
Yeah, he's a guy who wants to answer the bell every game, doesn't want to be watching in street clothes. Loves the action, loves to play. Has a high impact style too. I mean, he's one of my more enjoyable guys to watch because of the verve with which he plays. When he's got the ball, he's very explosive getting to the rack.
Here's Schroeder after the made shot from Jeff Teague. Fades and shoots, and it's good. 2 points. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Bazemore. The 11-footer, and it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive vertical.
Beautiful shot that time by PG, Paul George, getting it done.
Here's Millsap. Paul George making his last shot. And Bazemore kicks to Korver. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last.
Oh, wow. That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Young against Millsap. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Atlanta gets it back. Here's Bazemore. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Back to T. Shoots. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
How about the vision of Ellis? Nice job finding guys in their spots.
The Hawks trail by 3. Stolen by George. And here's the fast break. He tries for three, sinks the three-pointer. George has got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Bazemore. Not a lot of room. The putback. And no good that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Ellis kicks to Young. To the paint. The kick out to T. Indiana moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Young against Millsap. Here's Teague. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Teague is just so elusive on the court that he'll catch you leaning and force you to pick up a foul.
I read somewhere Jeff Teague said that if he wasn't an NBA player, he'd be a battle rapper.
Well, that's a pretty unique answer, and I know he likes to battle when he's out on the floor. So Teague is also a big sneakerhead, as they're called, has a huge collection of those as well.
Cephalosha dishes to Schroeder. Splitter sets a screen. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Indiana. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Allen with the screen for Stuckey. There's the feed to Allen. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Schroeder against T. Splitter kicks to Prince. Back to Splitter. Splitter with a screen on Teague. And it's Schroeder missing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Teague, the pass to Allen. Teague against Schroeder. Now the dish to Stuckey. Down low. Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Now Schroeder. There's the triple.
Teague anticipated every move on that play and was right there to meet him each step of the way. Great defense.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Pacers out in front, leading by 10. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
This is my passion, on the court. It's my sanctuary. I want to have fun. The reason I play is to win championships. I take this game very seriously.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship. He's been in the finals, and this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
That's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's after.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Miles Turner out there with Allen. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. Then there's C.J. Miles. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. They set the pick. The three from Cephalosha. Pacers with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Pacers leading by 11. Miles with it. Guarded now by Prince. Stuckey kicks to Young. Turner with a screen for Young. Outside Turner. From 12 feet out. Second chance shot, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the Hawks, you know, really an interesting situation. You go back 2 seasons ago, they had the best record in the East. Made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. And then last year, they showed some slippage. I mean, and pretty soon everything was in play.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, all of us saw Paul George's compound fracture playing for Team USA. It was one of the most devastating on-court injuries we've seen. But he's back now, and he says it put everything in perspective. That this game can be gone at any second. I've got to enjoy this ride, enjoy this journey. I'm much more happy. I just see things in a different light now. Kevin?
Yep, great to have him back in action, DA. Thank you. And for the Hawks, trade talk swirling last season, GA, from role players to their star players, it seemed nothing was off the table.
Yeah, but credit them for having a great culture and chemistry in that locker room. That kind of uncertainty takes a toll on anyone, though. And they've done their best to try to keep some stability and a roadmap to further success.
Indiana moving the ball around. Pass to Ellis. Young, a screen on Korver. Ellis kicks to Young. Dishes it to Schroeder. Now the pass to Muscala. Now here's Bazemore, defended by George. Muscala dishes to Bazemore. They need this one. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Mike Muscala. Pacers leading by 13. Young with the ball. And Young now, top of the key. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Some changes for Indiana. Jefferson comes in for Miles Turner, and it's Teagan for Young. And the foul on Al Jefferson. That's his first foul. The Hawks trail by 13.
You know, a lot of players grew up playing against older, bigger players. For Paul George, it was his older sister, Tiasha, who stands 6'4". She used to beat him up so badly on the court, it would bring him to tears. Wow. Turnabout is fair play, though. Younger brother is hooping at an all-star level now.
Millsap's against Young. Here's Ellis. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Atlanta's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Korver it to Bazemore. Schroeder passes to Howard. The 3 from Korver. The shot missing. Ellis with some nice D. And you think about Paul George's amateur career. He was recruited to bigger schools, but he decided to go to Fresno State. He wanted that lead role.
And you still see that hunger for that lead role here in the NBA. He wants to be the alpha dog. He wants to take on the pressure and responsibility of being a franchise player. More importantly than wanting that responsibility and platform is making sure you put the work in to handle it. And I think he has done that, so he deserves the title. He's every bit the Pacers franchise player.
Millsap dishes to Korver. Schroeder with the screen on Ellis. Bazemore inside the three-point line. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Bazemore's got 6. Pacers leading by 7. Outside Jefferson. Inside and stolen by Bazemore. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Here's Howard. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Schroeder against T. Schroeder kicks to Howard. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ellis outside. He kicks to Young. Millsap with the steal.
No need to rush here. They can play for one shot.
Yeah, and I think the way you do it, you're patient as you indicated and wait until about the 5-second mark before you get into your play.
Schroeder off target from outside. T. No good on that last second attempt there. And the first half.